back into the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. They'll start on the ground. Hall. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up second down. But taking a look at Hall's numbers from a week ago. 15 carries, 53 yards, and a touchdown.
Well, obviously he didn't have a great deal of time between games, having to turn around on a short week and get ready for Thursday night football. But he said in pregame he was feeling pretty good and felt more recovered from last week's contest than he would have expected. Didn't seem to think this short week was going to affect him much as he chases a big performance here in prime time.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Morrow. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Bradley Chubb doing what he does best, getting that sack.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game watching this offensive line because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
Returning it, here's Spencer. So possession goes over here on the punt, and the Patriots take over. Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
Oh, a lot of credit to the play caller here. He saw the design in his mind and implemented it. A little zone stretcher here because they started the tight end on the left side of the formation and sent him on a crossing route. And this works really well where you can find that space between levels, and they were able to do so for good yardage.
The Patriots at 2-0 here to begin the season, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
23 yards on the play. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Hurts. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. They'll try and run with Harris. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Damian Harris, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Patriots will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Taken in at the 3. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their 2nd drive.
And they are losers of 2 straight coming into this Thursday night game. Is it more difficult, CD, when you take a losing streak into a quick turnaround game like this?
It certainly is, because you don't get time to work on the issues that you've had throughout the season that have caused you to have the record that you're having. You can't really get those set. So now you're trying to minimize those and maximize what you've been doing well. And I remember a game recently where one of the assistant coaches said to the head coach, forget our running back rotation. This guy has a hot hand, and they rode him to a victory. Those are things you have to look out for in games like this.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. On 3rd down, here's Hall. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On 1st down, right back to Hall. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
After 7-0 on the A's. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here as they've got it 2nd down and 11. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Alexander.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys that we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
He'll find his man, Terrace Marshall, complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 42. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
All right, let's just go ahead and walk through this one pretty easily, right? Blast off the line of scrimmage, get downfield to a certain point, usually around 8 to 10 yards, turn around and make sure the quarterback sees your numbers and set yourself up for the pass.
A well-executed curl route by Charles Davis. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw. Morrow. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And some room to maneuver. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jets are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Lutz with the extra point. And we are tied at 7. A 10-play drive that time. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And it was capped off by a Breece Hall touchdown run. This one fielded at the 5. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So back onto the field come the Pats for their 2nd drive. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much. Don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best and don't worry about the rest of it.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key 1st downs and big runs.
They go play action with Hurts.
And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
On 2nd and 10. Hurts. Smith brings it in, going across the middle. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Now a first down carry for Harris. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. On the move to his left. Man open is Robinson. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A gain there of 21 yards.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked by Trayvon Mullen. There he goes, right side. The 20. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a jet touchdown. Well, Charles, as a defender yourself who made a few of those plays back in your day, I know you know there's no better feeling than a pick 6 for a defender.
And the big thing is when you take it and you realize you're out there and you've got a great chance to score, not to get overexcited and have one of the yard lines trip you up, or the turf monsters we used to call it, knock you down before you get to the end zone. That didn't happen on that play. He carried it home.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Patriots with the football here late in this first half. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. Hurts throw there taken in by Smith. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Play action. Here's Hurts. Throw left side, complete to Ross. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The end result, 21 yards.
Nice play call, a little bit of play action right there. If you can get those linebackers to freeze for just a split second, that's usually all the room you need in order to get it to your tight end.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. It's caught, Smith. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Hurts. He's got his man downfield. It's Robinson. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. And he's got it. And a good stiff arm there before he's brought down on a nice little gain. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. 2nd down and goal. Hurts. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Allen Robinson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Pats have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this. And some room to roam now. And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. A big play there out of the running game. 48 yards. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. The kick by Lutz is good. And that will do it for this first half. No break needed. Let's get back to it. Week 3, here we go with quarter 3. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Patriots taking over to start quarter number 3. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And he's going to drop this down to Harris, middle of the field. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Jeremy Chin there defensively. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Throwing is Hurts. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Across the middle, he finds Robinson. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So in jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Here's Hurts to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Spencer. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you make curl a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. A gain of 8 there on the play, and it'll be 2nd and a couple. Right there. Harris running straight ahead. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll bring up 2nd down. They'll look to throw. Completes this one to Thornton. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. Just a yard, but that's all they needed. And by the slimmest of margins, it'll be 1st and goal.
3rd and inches, just turn around, hand it to the big guy, and let him plow forward and pick up a first down. A lot of people think that the offensive line, they may almost take the play off because they got a big guy back there pushing forward. I think it actually works.
Touchdown, Patriots. Allen Robinson. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Patriots have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. And able to get this out to the 25. Here's the Jets offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Well, they brought the lead into this third quarter, and now they're really stepping up, setting a tone here defensively.
They came right out roaring because you had to know that in the locker room, they talked about setting that tone that you just described, continuing the dominance that they exhibited in the first half.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The offense on third down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is third down and 12. Out to his left. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Fryermuth. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, to watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I like what they tried to do there. They didn't get a completed pass downfield, but they came up with a momentum play. Big-time gain on the previous snap. Came right back and threw one deep, hoping to catch them on their heels.
Nice little juke. And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. 111 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hall. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Running left, it's Hall. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Jets answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. Lutz good on the extra point, and that gives him a 3-point lead. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it was capped off by a touchdown pass to Breece Hall. Taken in at the 3. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And now out come the Patriots. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop it behind the line. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
Had an open man that time. They ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Rolling to his left. This is Smith with a grab. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. first down. Hurts. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Smith. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Brandon, it's okay what they're doing right now. Still able to work the middle of the field, but you know sooner or later they're going to have to stop the clock.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a give. Running left is Harris. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Damian Harris, his second touchdown of the night. And the Patriots have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Hurts will throw, and this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
So the Jets now down by 5. And time, a huge factor. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. He's back to throw. That's into the hands of Marshall. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They'll look to throw. He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That one to the sideline, and a nice catch there. He stays in bounds, but a penalty marker is down as well. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. He'll look to throw. Oh, that's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. I have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Now here's another carry for Harris. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. Hurts. That's complete to Robinson. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And he whips that one incomplete there.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that should just about put a capper on this game. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, still brings it in off the tip here on the deep shot. And he'll be brought down at the 27. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out there.